Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Today I decided to be in my tribe. Do you like my lovely headband I made? I want to be in the Awa tribe from the rainforest. Or, as I said the other day, we could make our own tribe. When we're back at school, we could make some cool crowns like this. Where's the little guy? But there's one thing I think I'm missing. My lovely face beans. So hang on, gotta get this right. I'm gonna be in a tribe. You gotta do it right. There we go. There we go. Perfect. I love it. So now we're the mini Einstein's tribe, guys. Why don't you make a crown at home? Why doesn't everyone make something using feathers? I asked my lovely tree, I said, Mr. Tree, is one of your leaves are a little bit falling off. Can I have it? And I didn't mind. I love it. So nice. So this week we've been talking all about the Amazon. Joe's favorite place, apart from at school with you guys. I mean, I'd love to go there. Can you imagine walking around listening to that? Listen. So pretty and beautiful, with the longest river in the world. People might say to you, the Nile is the longest river in Africa. You can say, no, it's not. The Amazon is the longest and the coolest, because it's got the most beautiful marine animals, apart from the piranhas, because they would bite you and eat you up. But our lovely pink dolphins wouldn't. They're the smartest of all the dolphins, with their bigger brain than humans. I mean, come on, how cool could that be? So our lovely Awa people, as we talked about, like me today, I'm a lovely Awa person. They live in the rainforest with no shops, no toy shops, no food shops even, no Lidl's, no Dunn's, no Tesco, none of that. They just live the most wonderful, peaceful life in the rainforest every day. Can you imagine waking up playing with all the animals? I mean, that would be so cool. Maybe someday we could all go on a plane and take a trip there. I would definitely bring you guys. Such an adventure that would be. Look at that little guy. Now, so let's go over all the animals that we've chatted about. Can anybody remember what's the king of the rainforest? I would be the queen of the rainforest. I just know it. I'm joking. The king of the rainforest is the jaguar. I mean, he is so lovely. He loves climbing. Can you believe? And they're from the cat family, and cats are awesome climbers. They can run as fast as a car, like 80 kilometers an hour. That was really fast. That is so fast. So he's the king. I mean, nothing can eat him. But people chopping down their trees takes away their home and causes them to have nowhere to live. Like our lovely blue macaw that we talked about yesterday. So that's our lovely jaguar. Have a listen to the noise, guys, and just look at that. Imagine being there. So nice. Can anybody remember what little insect can jump 20 times the size of its body? Begins with gut. Grasshopper! Yes, they have the biggest grasshoppers in the world. Woo, he's so cool. People eat them. I prefer jelly. It's Jelly Friday, by the way. Make sure Mummy gets you a jelly ready for story time. That's our lovely grasshopper. And, of course, we talked about Cedric the sloth, who is the most loveliest animal because he lets all bugs eat his lovely algae that grows on him. And he also, what's the most important thing that we found out this week about sloths? Without sloths, we wouldn't have any avocados. Exactly, because they eat the avocado seed, go along the river, or the rainforest, boop, and out comes the seeds and a new avocado tree grows. So thank you, Cedric the Sloth. What is the most dangerous fish in the Amazon River? Can anybody remember? I talked about them. The red-bellied piranha. He looks lovely, but no, he's got like sharp teeth that never fall out. Well, when they fall out, actually, he gets a new one. I'm loving this headband, guys. Look how sharp the piranha's teeth are. I mean, so sharp. They would bite you down to the bone. So you be careful if you go swimming in the Amazon. Can anybody remember the name of this very gentle animal that's a herbivore? Look, a little tapir. Can anyone remember his cousin? He's cousins with the rhinoceros. Yeah. And when their calves are born, when their little babies are born, they're so camouflaged to protect them. And they're excellent swimmers. I didn't know that. Did not know they were excellent swimmers, like our lovely pink dolphins. Who can remember this guy? He's like the second king, because he is quite... Whoa, it's the silverback gorilla. Yes, he is. Whoa, he's fierce looking, isn't he? And he's got silver on his back, i.e. that's why they call him the silverback. And they eat all day long. They're lovely herbivores. They just eat. That's why he's so big and strong. And they sleep in, not beds like us. They sleep in nests like birds, but they're big nests for their big bodies. So that's our lovely gorillas. And the baby one was my favourite, I have to say. Look at his hair. He's adorable. I love one of those. But I'd never take an animal like that from the wild, guys. That'd be so mean. And our other lovely little monkey, because there's thousands of different types of monkeys and apes. This is a spider monkey. By far, they're my favourite. They can swing from trees. They can hang by their tails. I mean, they're super cute. They're super cute. And if you did go to the rainforest, people actually say, be careful, the monkeys will steal your food. They're just hungry little fellas. Here's another type. Look at his big red face. And it's not from sunburn. That's actually just the colour of his skin. He's a Machu Picchu. He's lovely. He's so nice. So the monkeys would maybe make it so much noise in those trees. And they carry their baby on their back for a long time, for a good few months. Because the rainforest is can be a dangerous place for these animals. They have to survive every day. And here's our lovely sloth. And my most favourite, the blue morph, which Barnes is going to bring one in and show us one that's in a case. Now, can anybody remember what a load of butterflies together is called? A kaleidoscope. Cool. I'm getting us a kaleidoscope for school, so then we'll be able to play with it and look at our cool window at all the different colours. I'm looking at our window. It didn't snow last night. I was so sad when I woke up today. It's like, no. So our kaleidoscope of butterflies. And why do butterflies have designs on them that look like eyes? A camouflage to scare away a predator, something that's going to eat him, like a big frog or a toad or a chameleon or... What else do we say yesterday loves butterflies? Ooh, the lovely birdie with the feathers, our dragonfly flycatcher birdie. So he would love those butterflies. And Eva's mummy showed me 3 other types of butterflies she has in cases. So that's so cool to have stuff like that. Now, what else did we talk about? I'm going to give you a clue. Snakes. The Amazon have the deadliest snakes. Some of them are poisonous, but not all. Do you think that guy might be poisonous? Yeah, I think he might because he's so brightly coloured, like our little frogs. You know the way frogs are brightly coloured? And it gives you a clue that they're poisonous. Now, these guys, we only talked about them on Monday, so you might not remember their names. Can you remember these guys from the Amazon? The capybara. The capybara. Now, the jaguar loves capybaras. And because capybaras love hanging out with their friends, about 40 or 80 of them, jaguar comes along. He's like, dinner time. But these guys run so fast. And they're actually very good swimmers as well. Most of the Amazon animals, I found out, are actually really good swimmers. I'd love to swim in the Amazon. Except where the piranhas are. No, thank you. And apart from the beautiful animals in the rainforest would not even exist without what? Without all the trees and the plants and the flowers. Everything has a job. The trees are the most important, because without the trees, the animals would not be able to live there. That's why the lovely blue macaw is becoming extinct, because people are chopping down his trees. But I've got really good news for you guys. I'll tell you in a wee minute. So the beautiful flowers play a very important part. You might think they're just so pretty, but they play an important part. They let off seeds, they let the butterflies pollinate, and the bees and the wasps, and also they're home to some little creatures. Yeah, the little bugs would go, oh, that looks like such a nice little bed. I'm going in there. And they'd sleep in there. Yeah, so the flowers, the trees, everything just lives in such harmony. And look at this. This plant is so lovely. Look at the red and the yellow on it. So lovely. And these bits open out into flowers. So they close at nighttime. It's like, they know it's nighttime. And then when the sunlight comes out, it's like, ooh, dinner time, because a flower makes its food from the sun. Can anyone remember what that's called? Photosynthesis. Good job. So that's our lovely photosynthesis. Photosynthesis happens every day in the rainforest because of the lovely sun shining down. And all the awa people would be breathing in the oxygen. And the trees take the carbon dioxide to make it lovely and clean in the rainforest for them. They're the busiest. There's a very busy little animal in the rainforest. He's so small, but so busy. Does anybody remember we made the word yesterday? Ant. The ants. There are millions of ants, and I don't really like to tell you this, but some of them are actually dangerous, and 5 of the killer ants could take down a human being. I know. So these ants, what did we hear about ants? Well, we heard, but they didn't, because ants have got no ears. They've got no ears. And I mean, look at the way they've teamed up to help each other. Isn't that so cool? Like we help each other when we make our obstacle courses outside, and we help each other across the plank. Ants are helpful. And our lovely sloths are helpful. And our lovely jaguars are helpful, because he is the king of it. Now let me tell you about the trees. So I actually found out a way how we can help. So I was always telling you guys to recycle and put your cardboard away and put your paper away. Well, I found out another way we can help. Guess what? So I was talking to this lovely lady yesterday who has got this really cool company who goes all the way over to Africa, and they plant trees. Eek! So she said we can help. So she's going to send me, not obviously go to Africa and plant the trees, but we can help raise money. And then we give it to that lovely charity who go over to Africa and plant trees. Not just one tree. Guess how many she told me we were able to plant if we can raise enough money? 100,000! That is so many trees. So when the lady gives me all the information, we're going to help her, and we're going to talk to everyone we know, and we're going to say, please, 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 we need more trees in all of the world, and especially Africa, because in Africa they use the trees for lots of many different things, for shelter, for food, for a home, for making things. So we are so doing that. We're going to get all loads of money raised, and we're going to give it to Self-Help Africa is what it's called, and we're going to get 100,000 trees planted. How cool is that? I'm really excited about that. Can anybody remember, because the trees are homes to animals and bugs and and sloths and lots of different things. And why are the humans keep cutting them down? Use something different instead of cutting the tree down. That's what I say. So I love, this is my little favourite little bird out of all the birds in the world. Can anybody remember? He makes a humming sound. It's a hummingbird. The only bird that can fly backwards. Be cute. And I've seen one in real life in my Auntie Sally's garden in America. And I mean, they're tiny and gorgeous. They're so lovely. So I was going to play a little game with you guys today. A little game called What's That Sound? So I'm going to just use my old broken phone that I've let fall like a million times. So it's What's That Sound? Now these are animals, not just from the rainforest. These are animals from all around the world that we've talked about over the last little while. Are mammals and amphibians and reptiles. So I'm going to show you the picture first. Okay, I might come closer actually, hang on. Okay, so I'm going to show you the picture first of all and the sound. Okay, so we've got a dog. That's really easy for you guys. And we've got a cat. Really, really easy. Okay, now we've got a donkey. Oh, he's so cute. I really want a donkey. And we've got a horse. We've got an elephant. And we've got a lion. Okay, you guys are clever little clogs. So let me see. Do you know what sound I'm playing? Ready? What's this sound? Did you guys say elephant? Yeah, I know you got that one. That's so easy. Well done. Now, have another little listen. You ready? What's this sound? Did you say donkey? Well, then you're right. Okay, here's another one. What's this animal sound? The lion. Good job. I'm going to go to another page because I want to show you, let you listen to a different sound. Here we go. So this one has got the silverback on it. Okay, so we've got a cow. You all know what that sounds like. And we've got a goat. And look at the baby goat. It's called a kid, like you guys. Here's the silverback, guys. Listen to what he sounds like. That's the silverback. Here's his chimpanzee friend. This is a bear. And then a beautiful wolf. You know what this sounds like because we love playing him. What time is it, Mr. Wolf? Oh. Okay, ready? What's that sound? What sound am I playing now? What's that sound? Did you say silverback? Yes, you're right. What's this sound? Did you say wolf? Then you're right. Good job. What's this sound? Chimpanzee. Cool. I'm going to do one more because there's actually loads on it, so you can play this when you come back to school. Okay, where is this one? Because this is an unusual sound. Here we go. All right, I want you to hear what the koala bear sounds like. Have you guys ever heard a koala bear? Okay, listen. Would you have guessed that was a koala bear? I probably wouldn't have. So that's what a koala bear sounds like? He lives in Australia. That's the kangaroo. That's a mandrill. That's orangutan. Yeah, King Louie. He's cool. This is what a polar bear sounds like. And this is a panda. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Cedric, you can come and help me push the buttons.
Oh, thanks, Joe. I love everybody in the videos. I love you guys.
Okay, guys, what's this sound? Cedric, push it. Did anyone guess? It's a bit tricky, isn't it? That was the kangaroo. If anyone guessed that, well done. Okay, next one. Cedric, pick this one. What's that, guys? That was the polar bear. Did you guess it? Good job. How about this sound? Well, did you guess the panda? I mean, they're so cool and so unusual. We wouldn't hear those animals every day, you see. And how about this one, the last sound? Are you listening? Anyone guess that? The orangutan. Kind of sounds like he's saying cool. Probably saying cool. So good job, guys. I will keep that lovely game. And we can play that when we come back to school. So let's make a cool word. Oh, sugar, I'm after getting paint everywhere. Oopsie. Cool word. Today's word is, if I was a lovely tribe person, I wouldn't live in a house. I might live in a wigwam. Let's make the word wigwam. Can anyone hear the sound wha? Wha in wigwam? Yep. We need Walter Walrus. So let's get Walter Walrus. What? What sound can we hear next? What? We need to find Ippy Ink. What? And our little dot. What? Wig. Can anyone help me find Golden Girl? Thank you. Golden Girl. Wig. Now we need to make the word wham. Wig, wham. Can anyone hear what sound is in wham? What again? Cool. What? Oh, might run out of space. Hang on. What? What can we hear next, guys, if we say wigwam? So we've got what, what, and well done. We need to find and wigwam. What, wigwam. Cool. So let's go and find South America on our map. You guys are so good at this map now. Oh, wait there. Come back here at me till I get my lovely, lovely stick. Now, well done. So let's do our lovely continents, which I am so impressed with you guys and telling me all the stories about what you're learning on these continents. North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Antarctica. Don't forget Australia. Now our lovely Amazon River that we talked about all this week is in what continent, guys? South America. Well done. And it starts here. It goes over through Brazil and Colombia and a bit of Peru and a bit of Bolivia. And we don't need them to chop any more of it down because this was all a rainforest at one time. All of it. There's humans and houses and everything else. So let's save our rainforest, guys. I'm going to bring you over and say good morning to the fish. Fishy wishy. Captain America. Hey, Captain America. Say hi to the guys. He's such a starver. I mean, I've already fed them twice. Come up here and say hi. Captain America. I think he actually knows his name now. Look, he comes up. Captain America. Hi. You're saying hi to the kids. They miss you so much. And Zuma and Rubble. Thank God they were together because I can never remember which one is which. Porcupine. Tasha. Oh, look at Rocky in there. Rocky. Hello. Guys, I actually think Rocky is like Finding Nemo. I think one of his little fins is shorter. He struggles swimming. And who else have we got? Where is... Oh yeah, there. Look, aren't they lovely, guys? So let's have a little story. Today is lovely day. And you guys should totally make... I am not taking this off for the day. And at 3 o'clock today, Jungle Dave is doing a wee show. Did you guys click on and get it? Oh, I did. I am definitely watching that. I love Jungle Dave. He's so cool. So that's our lovely Amazon. And it's actually not, I didn't even cover all of the animals because there's that many. There's like 130 billion animals in the rainforest. So when you guys come back to school, we can find out about more. And I'll have all of these pictures here for us to look at. So let's have our story. Jelly Friday, say Mom. Joe's about to read a story. I need jelly. Pretty please. Don't forget to say please and thank you. Who's afraid of the dark? If you go into the dark at tiptoe at night, nothing looks the same without the sunlight. The sun will sink from the sky and the moon will shine fat and round. Shapes will creep from the wood and stretch all along the ground. But there's no need to worry or to be afraid. The shapes are only shadows that the branches and trees have made. It's true, the dark is full of things that creak, crack, and moan. Things that jump, and things that bump, and things that grumble and groan. But you'd find it's just a badger munching on a midnight snack, shuffling over twigs and sticks along the forest track. It's just a badger. These are nocturnal. They love to come out at night. Perhaps he'll stop for a chat or play a game or two. Then he'll be on his way, wave goodbye and say thank you. My crown. Everyone's going to love my crown today when I go to town. If you go into the dark, always remember to look behind, because lurking in the shadows, who knows what you might find? Bats could fly out of the trees and get tangled in your hair, or suddenly you'll hear and you'll ask, is there anybody there? I love the dark. It will only be the night owl swooping through the sky. Whoo hoo, he'll say as he goes flying by. The fluffy owlets in their nest sing a song for you. They'll flap their little wings and say to-wit-to-woo. But are there really monsters hiding in places you can't see? And do you think to yourself, are they following me? Don't worry, no such thing as monsters. It's just the hedgehogs shuffling by the wall, making their way back to their house. It's not a monster at all. There is no such thing as monsters. If you go out in the dark and miss the daytime sun, remember that playing in the moonlight can be really lots of fun. You can splash in glittery pools and watch the little fish. If a shooting star zooms by, then you make a wish. Has anyone ever seen a shooting star? I have. Flying across the sky, and I made a wish. When you hear a scritch and scratch, or maybe a distant howl, it will only be the guard dog Or maybe Kitty having a prowl. You'll hear noises at night and you'll wonder what they could be. It doesn't mean they're scary. It just means you can't see. So, if you're afraid... Oh gosh, I've paint everywhere. Oh well. If you're afraid of the dark, you think you should be aware. Remember that you're not alone. Someone will always be there. You'll get a hug and a kiss and maybe a story too. Then you'll yawn. Oh. Hey, did anyone yawn there? Because actually yawning is contagious. Then you'll yawn and you know that it's really bedtime for you. You'll curl up safe and nice and warm in the glow of the light. And think of all the things that you saw in the night. You might hear a snap, a hoot, a crack, or a bark. But you know just what it is, and you won't be afraid of the dark. The dark is cool. I mean, I love the dark. The end. And can you actually believe that my lovely paint is gone everywhere? My mummy's going to get paint on my jumper. So guys, happy Friday. And next week is midterm break. So I won't see you guys. And after that, let's just hope that school will be back soon. I really miss you guys. I really, 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 really miss you guys. Really, really, really miss you guys. And I will see you the week after. And when the lady rings me about planting all the trees in Africa, I promise I'll let you know. How cool are we going to be? Planting 100,000 trees in Africa? Woo! Go mini Einsteins! See you later, alligators. And have a great weekend. And I love you. And don't forget, you can make your lovely headband like me. Like Crazy Jojo.